up and dressed.
Oh, I've got to get a bus, haven't I? Don't want to be late for work, do I?
Relax. Have some breakfast. I'll give you a lift to work.
Is that such a good idea now?
You prefer the bus?
Mike, people might start to talk if I turn up in your passenger seat dressed like this.
Well, I'll drop you off round the corner.
I thought that was too big a risk.
It'll be fine, darling.
Mike, I'm not out to complicate your life.
And that I like.
So, what do you fancy for breakfast?
Alison. Hiya, Rosie.
Rosie, let go of Alison's hand. She's trying to pay Mr. Desai.
Yeah.
Yes, 241.
Right. I'll try this, yeah.
Rosie, just leave it. Alison doesn't want you playing with her shopping.
Well, maybe you can help next time, eh? Okay, let's go.
Rosie?
I wanted to.
Your mum's already taken you, Rosie.
Can I go with you?
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I can't. I've got to get to work. I'm late as it is.
Rosie, stop bothering Alison. Go and find a tin of beans. Go on, Sophie, you help her as well.
Kevin told me what happened. Is everything all right?
Well, yeah, I'm hoping it is.
Right then, okay. See ya.
See you, Rosie.
Hiya. That and a tin of beans, please.
Okay.
I like Alison.
Good.
Great.
Yep.
Thank you. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Sally.
See ya. Come on.
Right, 20 packets, £3 a piece. Can't say fairer than that.
I hope we can get rid of them.
Yeah, piece of cake, mate. This time tomorrow you'll be begging me for more.
I hope so. £60.
Yep. Hi, Dad.
Good morning. I hope my son is looking after you.
Oh, like a king. I'll see you later, yeah?
No problem.
Later,
For a drink?
be careful. That man has a very dubious reputation.
Steve's okay.
I hope so. Here, I've made a list. Go to the cash and carry.
Okay.
And no detour there and back, all right?
Okay.
All clear.
Looks like it.
Thanks for the lift.
Bit of a lift for me as well.
Oh, part of the service.
Will you be all right dressed like that?
Yeah, don't worry, they're used to it.
Oh, reputation, eh?
Let's just say it won't be first time.
Funny.
What?
Linda just got out of Mr. Baldwin's car.
Well, perhaps you just give him a lift.
Yeah.
And if he's already there, perhaps you want to get a move on.
You're right. I'll see you later.
Maxine, where have you been? I had to let myself in this morning.
I'm sorry I'm late. I slept in.
Slept in? Oh, come on. It's not like you've got to take a bus. You only live upstairs.
I know. I stayed at Ashley's.
You haven't made a mess in the flat, have you?
No, I haven't made a mess in the flat, and the decorating's going on nicely.
Well, I know some people can't stand the smell of paint. I can't, actually.
Well, it wasn't because of the smell of paint.
Oh, you don't mean you and Ashley?
Yeah, why not me and Ashley?
Oh, what a surprise.
Yeah, I know. Ashley's full of surprises.
You obviously had a wild weekend.
You know me, girl. Never do things by halves.
So is it a bloke or what?
Of course it was a bloke.
Well, anybody nice?
I don't get dressed up like that for just anybody, you know. Got to have a bit of class. Hiya, Johnny's.
Jean.
Back to the grind, then.
Don't remind me. What are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing?
Oh, Jean.
Shut up. You won't shop me, will you?
I'll pretend I never heard that.
I'll cut you in if you keep it quiet.
No thanks, it's not my scene.
Oh, don't tell me you've never pinched a pear.
Yeah, well, maybe the odd pair for my own personal use.
Yeah, well, maybe you don't need the money as much as me.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Kylie, can I have a quick word?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you something anyway.
Oh,
Well, go on, you first.
I need to see my solicitor.
When?
Well, today, if you can fit it in.
It's no problem.
Well, I haven't rung him yet. I just wanted to check with you first.
Fine.
Where are you going?
To the payphone.
Don't be daft. Use the one in here. I'll be outside.
Oh, thank you. No, I really appreciate that.
Nah, it's all right. I know what it's like. I've been there.
Oh, you said you wanted to ask me something.
Oh, yeah, I wondered if you'd come to the Frescoes Do with me.
Do I look like a charity case?
Sorry?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
I know I'm not much of a catch.
No, it's not that. I just thought you were feeling sorry for me.
It was a genuine invitation.
But what about Nita?
Well, what about her?
Well, I assumed you'd be going with her.
She's invited her father.
Oh, well, in that case, I would be delighted.
Great.
And I'm sorry if I sounded ungrateful.
Just make your phone call. When you're finished, I'll be outside.
Bottle of malt whiskey, that one on the left, and a box of your finest chocolates, please, Mr. Desai.
What is this, a celebration?
Absolutely a celebration, and none of your cheap rubbish. Belgian. She'll have the real thing and out.
Nothing but the best for Mrs. Roberts.
Oh, yes. I know it's not till Friday, but I'm a man who likes to plan ahead.
She will cut a fine figure at the ball.
Oh, she's very elegant, is Audrey. Mind, ball's a bit misleading. It's more of a social evening, a bit of an ease-up.
Oh, I wish it were a black tie affair.
Smart casual.
How will I be able to impress the ladies without black tie?
As long as you steer clear of a certain counsellor. Are you having trouble with them chocolates?
Oh, no, I know exactly the one for you. Here we are.
Perfect.
$7.50 for the chocolates, $19.50 for the malt whiskey.
25, wait your sweat, and 2 cents. Much obliged.
My pleasure.
Just off at Lou.
I'm going for a fag.
Okay.
No, thanks. Best get back.
Suit yourself.
Dad, do you want to give us a hand emptying the car? Only I don't like leaving the door open out there.
Is it open now?
No, I just said. Only there's loads of expensive stuff in there.
Including tobacco?
Oh, now you never asked me to get tobacco.
I didn't, because we have plenty of it already.
Yeah, got that the other day. There's been a bit of a run on rolling tobacco.
I don't seem to be able to find a receipt.
Must have lost it.
No, Vikram, what you have lost are your senses. Do you take me for a fool? I've been offered this sort of stuff many times before myself.
Rolling tobacco, that's all.
Illegal rolling tobacco, and if we are caught, we are hammered.
I got it cheap. Who's to know, eh?
I know, and I know who you got it from. It's that MacDonald lad, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I did get it off Steve. But I got a good deal. We'll make loads of money on it.
Until we are reported to the Customs and Excise. Vikram, how can I trust you? I mean, you want me to give this business over to you one day, but how can I, when I cannot trust your judgment?
Okay. I'm sorry, I was wrong. I'll give it back.
No, you will not. I will deal with this. Now, wise up. There are better ways of paying for your pleasure.
Yes, Alma.
Just a cup of tea, please, Roy.
Can I not interest you in some pasta? We've got a very nice spinach and parmesan penne.
Oh, well, it sounds delicious, but I'm not hungry, thank you.
Are you all right?
Yes, fine. It's just I've been to see my solicitor about my divorce.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cry. I'll get you tea.
Oh, hi. So, how did you get on? What did he say?
Well, nothing that I really wanted to hear.
What you talking about?
Now, you told him what happened, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, now you haven't changed your mind, I hope. You're still going to get a divorce?
No, of course I haven't changed my mind. It just isn't as simple as I thought.
Well, why not? It seems simple enough to me. Oh, Roy, would you bring us another cup as well? Hey, now, what have you ordered?
No, I'm not eating.
Come on, don't be daft. You have got to eat.
Audrey, I'm not hungry.
Oh, well, right. I'll have the pen. I never know how to pronounce that. Pen. I'll have that. Right, thanks. So, come on now, what did you say?
Well, first of all, I can sue for adultery, but it'll drag out if he doesn't admit it.
Well, I don't see how I can deny it.
Oh, what? Come on, you know what Mike's like.
So that's it?
No, the easiest way is separation, but that takes 2 years.
You are joking, 2 years?
Minimum.
He'll have spent all your money in the meantime.
No, I can approach the court to safeguard my income before the proceedings begin.
Well, I hope you're going to do that.
Well, what do you think?
I think you should protect what's yours before that little snake in the grass gets his grubby little hands on it.
Oh, Ravi, what can I do for you?
Is your son in?
I'm afraid he's not. Can I help?
Yes. Will you please make sure that he gets this?
I certainly will, aye.
And tell him that if he ever tries to sell any member of my family contraband tobacco, I shall go straight to the police.
Contraband tobacco, eh? So it's not the real stuff then, eh?
No, it's the real thing, all right. Except that it came into this country illegally, that's all.
I see. And Stephen tried to sell it to your son, is that right?
No money changed hands, but that was the plan, I believe.
Aye, and your boy didn't know it was contraband.
I'm ashamed to say he did.
Right.
I'm not trying to excuse my son, Mr. MacDonald. He is stupid and irresponsible. But your son encouraged him, and I don't intend ever to let this thing happen again.
Don't worry your head, Ravi. I know where you're coming from, okay? Leave this to me, all right? Cheers.
Looks all right.
It's all right. Did you want some of that?
OK, go on then. I'll take a couple of packets.
Tell you what, do a special deal on 10.
I can't afford 10.
Well, this offer won't last forever, mate.
I said I'll take 2 packets and that's it.
2 packets.
Oh, I was that embarrassed, Kevin. I didn't know where to look.
Why? Rosie likes you.
Yeah, but Sally was taking her to school.
Well, you sound like you handled it OK to me.
She was doing it deliberately.
Oh, well, those kids have been through a lot the last few months. To be honest, I don't think Sally's handling it.
And what can you do?
We'll find somewhere to live as soon as possible. That way the kids have got somewhere else to come, haven't they? Give Sally a break.
You've told Audrey Roberts?
Yeah, you should have seen her face. She was dead surprised.
Oh, you don't mind people knowing then?
No, why should I mind?
So, did you have a good weekend then?
Yeah, I had a very good weekend. Why'd you ask?
Well, a man in your position on your own.
You're on your own.
Oh, well, that's different, isn't it? I mean, you're used to female company on a regular basis, so to speak.
And what makes you think I've given all that up?
I see. I'll say no more.
As a matter of fact, I had a wonderful weekend at a very expensive 5-star country hotel.
What can I do with a weekend like that?
Sauna, squash, tennis, golf, the lot.
Oh, that must have cost a packet.
More than I want to think about.
Excuse me a minute. Maxine, love.
Fred.
A word in you a shell like.
Oh, aye.
Apropos the fresco do, I understand you're to accompany me, my Ashley.
That's right, yeah.
I take this as just a purely platonic arrangement that you are, so to speak, as a friend, provided an escort he might not have had you not been so gracious as to agree to attend.
Will you say that again in English?
You're going because he can't get anyone else.
Sort of.
So, if you were to meet someone else at the do, someone who were romantically inclined towards him...
I would not stand in his way.
So, you'd be willing to make yourself scarce?
I'll tell you what, I'll start right now, shall I? Just got to get back to work.
That's a spirit, Maxine, love.
Hello, Mr. Desai.
Ah, Leanne.
Hiya. Just got a minute to myself, so I thought I'd pop round and see where you're taking me tonight.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look like I'm taking anyone anywhere.
Oh, but you said.
Yeah, and I'm saying again.
Oh, I see.
It's not me, Leanne. I don't have any choice.
Can't you let him have the night off?
I'm afraid it's not possible, Leanne.
Oh, surely he deserves the odd night off.
If I had £1 for the number of odd nights off he has taken to go out with his various women, I'd be a millionaire.
Oh, yeah?
Leanne.
No, it's all right. Forget it. I'll see you.
Thanks.
I was doing you a favour.
Putting her off me?
Yes, putting her off you. She's a married woman.
He's left her.
But she's still his wife.
I like her.
Is that why you want to sell illegal goods? To be able to finance nights out with your little barmaid friend? If that's what it is, then I suggest you look for a job elsewhere.
I thought you just had lunch with him. Must be keen, bless him. Can't leave you alone.
Where'd you get to?
I think you can see that for yourself, can't you?
Well, I thought you had another 10 minutes.
Didn't want to cramp your style.
What do you mean?
I think your Uncle Fred's got you fixed up.
Uncle Fred?
Had a quiet word with me when you went to the gents.
I'll kill him when I see him.
I assume you haven't told him about us, then?
Well, I didn't know if you wanted me to. I wasn't really sure as if, well, if you thought of me as your boyfriend.
Of course I do, silly.
Yeah, well, I know now, don't I?
Come here.
I want a word with you.
Oh?
What have you been saying to Maxine?
Me? I've been saying now.
Don't lie. From now on, I want you to keep your nose out of my business and stop intimidating my girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
That's right. Me and Maxine become an item from yesterday.
But you can't be.
We are.
Then you'll just have to unbecome an item then. I'm inviting Belinda and her mum and dad to a Freshco's do, don't forget. They're expecting you to look after her.
Tough.
Now, see, just think this through, Ashley. That girl's heiress to her fortune. That slaughterhouse will be hers one day. You don't want to sacrifice yourself on faltering love when you could be cutting yourself a prime slice of summit that'll feed you for the rest of your life.
I'll be cutting a slice off somewhat close to home if you come between me and Maxine.
Now, Ashley, be reasonable, son. What'll I do? What'll I tell her?
That's your problem. You invited her, you dance with her.
Parcel there for you.
Yeah.
Courtesy of Ravi Desai, I believe.
Don't tell me he's told his dad.
Yes, he's told his dad. And his dad has been round here, and his dad says if you ever try to sell contraband tobacco in his shop again, then he's going to go to the peelers.
What, and implicate his son?
Oh, come on, Stephen. Have you no sense at all?
What do you mean?
I mean, trying to sell this stuff locally.
Well, I've got to sell it somewhere, haven't I?
Why, is your foolproof plan not working?
Oh, it's working.
Well, it's hardly working, is it? If your client's parents keep bringing it back here.
Yeah, well, that was a one-off.
Oh.
Oh, he really wanted this stuff. He was virtually twisting my arm for it.
Oh, really? I hope you have some real contacts.
I've got contacts.
Do you know something? I really don't want to lose my money.
Look, don't worry about your money. No one's losing any money. You'll get what I owe you.
He says they're an item.
Certainly looked that way to me.
Maxine?
She's a very pretty girl.
That's not the point. And I told him as much. The point is, I've fixed him up with the most eligible spinster in this entire parish, one who will inherit thousands, I say millions when time comes, and he's content to go to bed with an hairdresser.
Well, I'm a hairdresser, Fred.
Ah, well, you're different. You're a proprietor, and you've money behind you.
It's going to cost you something furnishing a new place.
Yeah, I know. But we need somewhere. Can't stay at Curly's forever.
Well, I can help you choose.
What?
You know, your stuff for when you get your new place.
Yeah, of course. Because you're going to be living there as well.
Me?
Yeah. I mean, you want to, don't you?
Oh, yeah, of course I do. There's nothing I want more.
Hey, you. Thanks a lot.
My dad's been.
Yeah? Well, why'd you tell him about the gear?
I didn't. He found it while I was out.
Yeah, well, I've brought it back, and this time, I did better.
I can't take it, Steve. Not now.
We had a deal.
Yeah, well, the deal's off. I can't afford to upset the old man.
So you're not going to take it back?
I can't, Steve, honest. If I could...
Yeah. Well, next time you want a favour, don't bother asking me, all right?
So have you put Fred straight, then?
About us, yeah?
And what did he say?
I didn't give him a chance to say out, but I've told him stop trying to run my life. Oh, and I told him that we was an item.
And we are, aren't we?
Definitely.
Yes,
So, will you be finding a place of your own soon?
Well, I suppose so. I hadn't really thought about it.
But why would she want to do that? I mean, there's plenty of space at my place anyway. I like a company.
Oh, I recognise the advantages of communal living, only 3 sometimes a crowd, isn't it?
So, there's only 2 of us.
Yes, I know, but what I mean is, if either one of you felt the need to entertain the right man, well, you don't want a 3rd person getting in the road, do you?
Is there any chance of that, do you think, Alma?
You are a pair of very fragrant women. Don't underestimate your power of attraction.
Well, at the moment, I feel a very strong attraction to the ladies.
You're working wonders with her, I say wonders.
Well, she's my friend, isn't she? Right now, she needs all the friends she can get.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I agree. Only I was just thinking, and I take your point about being a friend and that, but I was turning over in my mind. I've got a nice bottle of malt at home. How do you fancy coming back to my place for a nightcap?
Fred, oh, that is really gallant. Well, I'm sure we'd be delighted.
No, not the pair of you, only you on your own.
Oh, no, I couldn't. Fred, I couldn't abandon Alma at a time like this, especially the way she's feeling just now. Another time, eh?
You smoke roll-ups, don't you?
Yes, so?
So, I've got some tobacco to sell. You interested?
No, thanks.
It's good stuff, look.
Hey! You could cut that out and all. The only people selling in here are the management.
Look, it's dead cheap and as much as you
I
like.
say, did you hear me? Either pack it in or get out.
All right, I'm going. Come in.
What for?
Well, whatever you like.
No, thank you.
I thought we had an understanding.
Yeah, I suppose we did. I was going out with you when I had nothing better to do.
It's not the way I read it.
Oh, so you can read, can you? Well, read these. On your bike. Are we on for tonight?
Got book work to do.
Fair enough.
Maybe tomorrow.